Have you ever been single and wanting to buy a home? I know it can seem like a huge, scary commitment, but I was in those shoes back in 2015. I went from a renter to a homeowner, and I was totally terrified. I was basically buying a home that I felt like one, I could afford the budget on as a single person. Previously, I had only owned homes where it was dual income. And then secondly, wanted a spot that was in a good location that I really, really, truly felt I would be happy with on my own. So I had some priorities and I'm going to share them with you. And I've helped other clients that have had similar priorities. So maybe this sounds like you. As a single woman, I certainly wanted somewhere safe and also was very much wanting to have security because, as I mentioned, I had previously only shared the burden of the mortgage with someone else. So my plan was I would get a place where I could absolutely have a roommate. It wouldn't be like a weird situation. We could each have our own space. It would be a place where I could charge a decent amount of rent to help me feel more confident with that mortgage payment. So I was debating between townhomes and condos that had either 2 bedrooms or 3 bedrooms, and it had to have a good layout. It had to have a yard. I had pets. It had to have a garage, and it just really needed to be in a safe area. So at the time, I had some options. I loved going out to look at places for myself. That was probably one of the most fun shopping experiences ever. But ultimately, at first, I considered the 3 bedrooms, thinking maybe I'll get 2 roommates. But in my thinking, having 2 roommates meant 2 extra people potentially sharing a bathroom. That wouldn't be as desirable. They'd also be paying less. There's more possibility for risk. For me at that time, that wasn't right. I ended up finding a 2 bedroom with dual master suites, and that was ideal because we could each have our own room, our own bathroom, our own sanctuary. There was still a powder room. The layout was absolutely perfect, and it had a cute yard and it was a gated community. So those things made it a really, really smart investment as far as where I felt safe and comfortable. And also it fit the budget. Oh, I mean, honestly, there's like no, and it fit the budget. So honestly, it was such a score. But again, being a single person, doing it on my own, I certainly had those objectives in mind. I definitely wanted somewhere where if I needed and wanted, I could have a roommate and it would work out as well as possibly could. So just if you're thinking about it and you're thinking you can't do it or you're too scared, there are definitely some possibilities to consider to make it something that you might feel more comfortable with and empower you. So if you want to chat about that, I would love to share more and give you some ideas and insights. DM me.